Hello, people. Let me just pop the chart on. We had a little bit of a problem with EVU Mercs, and I think we've just missed out on this lovely little trade in gold. We will see if we get a retest. But let's go through the markets. Let's talk about what has happened this week, what we would expect next week, and we'll see if I get into this position right here. So we'll first go over gold, because this is the position and this is what I've been trading pretty much non-stop, to be honest. But we got a couple of different levels on here, and I do think we're going to try and attempt to take out this level up here. So this is what I'm looking at right now. So we've had a nice day of intraday trending type of price action. We had also this little bit of a flag. We've had a push up. I still think we've got a little bit more to go, to be honest. Overall on gold, we are definitely bullish. If you've been in the live trading rooms, we've had some good trades and we've had some bad trades, bad losses on FundingRock, that is. But we are slowly edging up these. This is 9 EMA, and I think when we come to maybe the end of the year, we're going to be looking further into this area right here. So I do think we're playing around in this area. The next place that we're looking for it to get taken out is this level right here. We're nearly there. On top of that, you've got another level here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that on a different screen. What I'm going to look for this particular trade is going to be a three touches. So let's say we get, this is one touch on this particular level. If we come down, trying to break underneath, but we can't, then I'll take the trade going long, and we will be getting out at the high right there. So that's has the potential to be a 2.5 risk to reward. Okay, but I'm just going to wait and see what actually happens with that. Let's go through the other charts. We're going to go through on the dailies, on the FTSE. So you can see we've had a breakdown in the FTSE over the last couple of weeks. We had this quite impulsive move to the downside. If we go to the weekly, we had that impulsive move to the downside, came into the area of demand, and we pushed off. Now what we're doing is just currently consolidating just under this weekly level. Now if we have a look at the daily, it's not really doing anything. All it is doing is consolidating within this area. Now I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to break down, break up. We really don't know. Every time it's got a little bit of momentum, all it's been doing is just been going back to the other side. So the only thing that we can do, and we've talked about it quite a lot over the last couple of trading rooms, is wait for a reaction, a break of either side of these levels, and then take a retest trade. Now for the break, we really need to see a really impulsive, strong move. Okay,
really impulsive, strong move, retest on that level, and there we can look for the consolidation and then the move up. Same thing here. If we decide to break down, we've got these levels here and these levels there, but we really need to see that impulsive move down, that move up to facilitate that retest, and then you've got that kind of price structure. As everybody, this is the kind of structure that we want to see. We shouldn't really trade this. I have taken a couple of trades here after a little bit of a momentum, but you can get caught out rather quickly. So it's best probably just to stay out of here. Let me have a look and see if this is connected. Great. Whoever's in the chat, for the 3 people that are in here, jump in, say hello, tell me what you're looking at. Perfect. USD yen. Now, I do feel we have an opportunity to get long this. Okay. Now, we've just come into a nice area of demand. So we've got a lovely area of demand. We can see that we've probably got divergence as well. You can see the volumes getting quite tight. Number 2 in the leaderboard, my guy. No, you are not. That's it. Sack it. FX, everybody. Number 2 in the FundingRock leaderboard. Smashing. So, USD yen, obviously, dollar against the yen. Yen has been super, super weak. We've now had a little bit of a retracement down, and you can see that all this is a descending channel. So now we're getting to the areas of quite high demand. You can see this has had many different touches where it's been resistance, and also support. Now we've been slowly grinding down into this area. So what are we going to look for? I'm going to just mark this out and just wait until we get quite an impulsive break above this area, this trend line, and then I'm just going to look for that kind of structure to facilitate the trades to take out these areas. That's all I'm doing. Now the overall target, and I think gold is now moving without me, the overall target is going to be up here. We've got a weekly level. If we have a look, we've got a weekly level up here that we would want to take. Looking like this on the weekly, we've still got a 9 EMA just underneath this area of demand. Maybe that could be on the short time frame. Maybe that would be something that that could get taken, but we're still looking at this overall structure. Let's say if we get that break, then we're looking for those retests for long trades to take it higher. So that is what we're actually looking for. Gold has moved without me by the looks of it. Do we have time? Any time to hold for a trade? Yeah, 2 minutes. I need your guidance on failing phase 2. This happened 2 times. Tell me why you feel like you failed phase 2. What do you feel like you did that you failed phase 2? Because you probably know. You probably know what was going on. So we've done our analysis on USD yen. We've got British pound against New Zealand dollar at the moment. This is not something that I would want to be trading, to be honest. We've come into this prior area. We've pushed up. We're still failing. Really, what I see is maybe a break to just take that whole candle and just continue lower. I don't see this going up any further. It's a little bit of a difficult one. Not something that I'm looking to trade. USD Swiss, really nice price action. We can have a look at the same type of idea that we had on USD yen. So we've had this. Let me get rid of all of these levels as well. Let me get rid of all of these levels for 2 seconds. Same type of thing. We've come descending price action. We've now broken out. We've retested, and now we're looking to try and make a few highs. The next place that I'm looking to get out, looking to trade this up into this level. Okay. So at the moment, the one trade that we had was down here. My stop should have been underneath that. My stop was actually a little bit too tight. But I do think in the next week, we are going to be looking for higher prices up here. If we fail and we break down and we come back under this channel, so we break down and we come under this channel, then obviously you've got these levels right here in the bottom of the channel that you can aim for. Don't forget, on the higher time frame, we are also in a range as well. So you've got this level underneath that you can just take into account, just in case this comes back into the range, so on and so forth. Can you please review and guide what mistakes I'm making? Alex, I have a 5K in your prop firm, regular challenge. Do you want me to go? You want me to go through it? Let's go through it. I'll pull Sackett in because Sackett's in the stream. Let me pull Sackett in and let me see what I can do about pulling up your account, okay? So while I pull up his account, Sackett, how about you you pull up your charts and talk about some of your trades that you've got, and I will pull up his account. Wicked. Shame that we just missed a really nice trade on gold, but nevertheless, it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to pass this over to Sackett, and I am going to pull up your account, and we can see what we can do, mate.
So, guys, as you can see that from the morning, you can clearly see that we have a clear impulse buying, right? What does that mean? We can see that market can retrace and can go up after retracement from this level because that's the recent resistance at the left which can act as a support. So my idea was that from this level I will plan to buy. Now I don't usually take trades on 38% level. My main levels are 50% and 61%, but I took a small risk here which was only 1% on my funded account. I risked only $300 in this trade. When price came to this level, you can see that it just bounced back from here. So when price came to this level, my stop loss was almost 100 pips. Not 100 pips, I will say 60 pips because I was expecting that if market is not going up from this level, it can reject from this level, right? So my stop loss was around 60 pips, and I was targeting around 120 pips, but I closed my trade around 100 pips. So that's the whole trade idea. It's not that high accurate setup, but with like 1% risk. I usually take 2% risk on my funded account, but I took 1% risk right here, and I made 2%, more than 2% on my live FundingRock 25K funded account. So that was the my trade. That was my trade idea. All simple, all same analysis. You can say that market was going up, and then it came down to recent resistance, which act as a support. Came down and just rejected, and then market is going up. So that was my trade idea basically.
Okay, let me pull this up and let's see what we can. I actually was in the same trade as Sackett, exact same. Really, really nice trade. Really, really nice trade. Just make sure I'm pulling in the right thing. Okay. So at trader's request, I hopefully you can see the screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me try and reconnect it. Tell me if you can see it.
I can see that.
Okay. So let's first go. We'll go through first how. So average loss 53, average win 47. So you've got a good win rate, to be honest. Let's have a look at some of the different trades. You're taking a lot of trades in the day, in all fairness. But this isn't bad trading. The only thing that I would say straight away is that I don't actually see you holding any of your winning trades. All of your losing trades are higher than your winning trades. So even though you've got a 40% win rate, at the moment it looks like you're cutting your trades way too early. So the losses on the account are just way too big, and you're not recuperating those losses with the profitable trades. If you've got a win rate of 46%, you really need a 1 to 2. 1 to 2 or 1 to 1.5 to start actually making money. If you go underneath that, you're not going to be profitable. If you're doing 1-to-1s at this win rate, you're not going to be profitable. You can't be profitable because a 1-to-1, you need at least 50%. So first of all, see where you're actually getting in your trades. And if you're only going for 1-to-1, let's have a look at your stop loss though. So you're getting in at, so your stop losses are super tight, bro. Super tight. Looks like maybe you price stop loss. It's fair enough. So yeah, look at your stop loss and where you're getting out of the trade. In a lot of these examples, you've got to try and hold on to your winners just a little bit more. So if you're going in for a 1-to-1, then you probably need to find better trades. And if you're going for 1-to-2, then you're totally fine. You need to be pushing your trades a little bit more, in my opinion. But I hope that helps. But tell me a little bit about what's going on with you and your psychology then. Maybe that's something that we can talk about. I can't see the screen. Let me have a look. So today I only had $5 to breach my account, but I made 4% today. Can you review how I made a mistake? This was a reason I need to take multiple trades.
If somebody made 4% in a day, why he is even trading then?
No, so 24-hour profit and loss, the daily lowest equity. So you started the day at 415, and you closed the day on 474. So to be honest, mate, your account's not even closed. I don't know why you're even looking at it. Your account is you're in progress, yeah. You haven't blown your account. Your account's working. Unless I'm seeing this. Is this your first account? This is your first stage? This is your stage 2, man. You're still... I don't see the problem here. You're still in. You haven't blown the account. Still trading. Today you're in a profit of $188. So don't know what to say. You're totally fine. You haven't blown anything. Let's talk about gold. So we've missed that thing on gold. Unfortunately, one test, boom, went straight off. Let's carry on with a little bit of the analysis because the whole idea is that we're trying to USD CHF. We're trying to break down where the price is at right now because it's Friday. What is gonna happen now? Not much. So we're just setting all the charts up just to see what we're going to be doing maybe next week, next Monday. Euro, British pound. We've had broken out of all of this range and it just looks like we're coming into this area of demand. So any kinds of longs in this area of demand is what we're going to be looking at. No, there's no hard breach or anything like that. No, you're totally fine. Just stop trading for the day and come back on Monday. Totally fine. Where were we? Euro. I haven't been trading Euro for a while. Saket, how much have you been trading Euro over recent times?
Not that much.
I had one trade on Euro, and that would have been... Let me see when that was.
I only trade euro in my personal capital.
Yeah, because it's a little bit slower than gold. Okay, so this was a little bit of a flop of a position because look how much it pushed up. But the position was off this candle right here and out at that wick. What a silly... Sometimes I look at stuff like that and I'm like, why would I have a fixed take profit? Seriously. Could have been a crazy trade, even up to there, but you can't really look at that. Sometimes you just got to get out where you get out. And if I had more data, maybe I would have pushed it a little bit more, but I haven't got more data on that. If we have a look on the 1 hour, what would it have looked on the 1 hour? Your standard break, retest, continuation type of trade, coming back into an area of demand. It was typical. There's no reason to cut that trade early, and gold is still pushing up. That is it. I'm not going to go through all the rest because the main focus for me next week is really going to be what's happening on CHF. If we're going to be starting to push up, then I want to be getting into long positions to get out of this overall range that we're in. We're in a high time frame range. So you've got the top of the range here. Ideally, that would be the target on a long time frame trade. That 200 EMA right over there, right at the above of the range. If we start to do bullish structure after we've come into the center of this range, then that is going to be up my targets. I'm going to end up trying to get little trades, intraday trades all the way up here, but that is going to be the overall target. So I'm going to keep an eye on that for next week. And USD yen. USD yen is also one that I'm going to keep an eye on. Really like this trade. All we need to see is just a little bit of change of structure outside of this this channel. As soon as we get a little bit of the change of structure, what would that look like? Simple, something like that. Then we're going to be looking to get into those types of trades. So you'd have your prior area of your prior highs pre-break, price come back in, and there you're going to be just targeting all of these levels right here. That's all we're going to be doing. If it comes down lower, then we're going to see about getting in lower down. But I do think this is bullish. And with gold in general in December is a bullish month. If you look at the last 5 years, 80% of the time, it's been a bullish month. So really, we should all be long now. Really, we need to find areas to keep getting long and maybe swing longs. We've kind of missed the boat on this. Sakit, are you in any swing longs on gold?
Yeah,
Where are you? Where are your entries on your swing longs?
I sent you. Let me show you. I mean, buys. Where is my chart? Okay. So if you will see the daily time frame, so
Yeah,
you can clearly say, as usual, the same thing that if you mark the fib from here to there,
yeah.
there is the level, right? So I'm in bias from 4,000 level, somewhere around 4,000, 4,020 or 4,010, and I am holding till 4,400 in this area. This.
Nice.
So that's something like this kind of setup.
Yeah, solid, solid setup, solid trade. I uh, I don't think getting into any swing trades around here is a good place. It's too much of a risk. Lost Sackett. It's too much of a risk. So intraday trades, on prop is going to be what I'm going to be looking for. But definitely keep an eye because at the moment we're just hugging all of these EMAs. The 9 EMA, 21 and 50. The 9 EMA on an hourly time frame are going to be, if we're trending, intraday trending, it's going to hug it. Every time it comes back onto these 9 EMA, you want to be buying. If you're in a long trade, you want to have your stops underneath the 50 or underneath that 9 EMA. Like, I wouldn't be surprised now if price comes down and we get, again, this EMA, this fast moving EMA, starts to rotate back around like that. And then we get a retracement and then we push off again. That is the EMA that you want to be buying if you're looking to get long, and that's on the 1 hour. It is honestly a magical EMA. Let's put Sackett back on.
That's the area I'm planning to buy.
Let me have a look. Hold on a second. Okay. Well, okay, for a swing.
Yeah, not swing, intraday type of setup.
What level is that? What area? I can't see.
4227. 4227 will be the area, or the area will be 4222, 4,222. These two areas I am looking for buy. Wherever market is showing a candlestick pattern, candlestick sign, I will enter from there to upside. That's the same setup, same kind of setup I took here there.
We're getting a little bit of movement on euro right now, which is interesting. So we've come back down to retest on gold on the 15 on the 5 minute.
15 or 5.
5 minute, sorry. On the 15 minute, let's have a look what it is. Still really nice structure. Getting long late into the session, I don't think I want to be doing that, but missed the 5 minute opportunity. I don't think being impulsive right now. And we've got news coming out. Okay, so news has just come out. The Michigan consumer sentiment, the actual was 53.3, forecast 52, which is good for the dollar. Personal income, a little bit better. Overall, good news for the dollar. Don't know how this is going to react.
Putin is in India right now.
Huh?
Vladimir Putin is in India right now.
Oh yeah, what's he doing in India?
It's just for a like a healthy meeting with Indian relations.
Buying a lot of oil, no?
Yeah.
Oil and
teasing
oil and gold.
teasing Donald Trump.
Yeah, I quite like him. I like Putin. I don't know why, but
Yeah, my favorite politician is Putin.
Putin is a strong politician. Nobody can take that away from him. Little idea. We're still trending upwards.
Okay.
How long have we got in this session? We've got half an hour in this session.
Somebody is saying funding rock is rocket.
FundingRock is rocket. Indeedy. Indeed. I could see if we get into a smaller position. I'm not putting too much on this. I'm going to put a 0.5% risk.
Are you entering?
If we get down to this 50, I think so. Yeah.
Which time frame is this? 15?
This is a 5 minute.
Yeah, good setup.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You also trade Fibs.
Huh?
You also trade Fibonacci.
Yeah, that's my whole strategy is based on Fibonacci EMAs and market structure.
Yeah, that's a good. To be very honest.
I always get in on the 50 for the majority of my trades, and I get out at the deviation, the 50 deviation. So 1.5. If this was reversed, then it would be -5. I think we can get into that.
It's a good setup.
Okay, so I'm in this trade right now.
Let's see.
Let's see. See if we can hold.
Where is other team members?
Who's that? No, so Wilski and Denzel came on to start off with FundingRock, as guests, just like you come on as guests. Wilski's now, obviously, it's Christmas. He's focusing on his community, and Denzel will pop in here and there. He's always always willing to jump in. But it's we only do live trading rooms 3 times now a week. They're for
Okay.
1.5 hour. It's good that we just keep it very concise, fast. So we'll have guests on occasions, but we'll see. Let's see if we can get this push. Why, Saket? Am I not enough for you, bro?
No, you are enough. I don't want to see you alone in the stream.
Yeah, do you know, streaming on your own is sometimes nice. You can be a little bit more clear thought, because when you're with other people as well, you got to entertain and you got to keep the stream live. I think the best thing for the stream is not for it to be entertaining. You know, every time I've come on stream recently, it's been like, okay, I've got to, we've got to keep it entertaining. We've got to put, all of this stuff. The best thing to do is not to have it as entertaining. If people want to come in and just see the way that we're trading, then great. But it's going to be less entertainment, because the entertaining doesn't do anybody good on their trading, because then you have to get into trades to make it entertaining for people to come. But the only people that are coming to the streams anyway are people in the community. So at the moment, we just want good traders to come into the live trading rooms and ask questions and learn. Less entertainment, in my opinion. This is what I think. What we're saying? There's a comment. Alex love gold, like Austin Powers. Yeah, baby. Who's ready for the 4th episode? Definitely, guys, go and have a look at Pipped Off. We have some really good conversations in there. Let's see if we can actually get a little bit of momentum into this. What do you think about pound USD? Let's give it a little bit of a butcher's. Pound USD. Pound USD from the moment, okay, from looking at it, say we're consolidating on a level. We look like we are going to be pushing up, in all honesty. We've got this kind of triangle type of pattern. All of the EMAs are really spacing out. We've got that level's been taken, so that's clean, but you have the top of the range up here as well. So to be honest, I would be looking for longs on this. So looking at it now, it's getting shorter and shorter and shorter. All of the EMAs are coming up. If we get a big push up and then a retest, then I would look for all of the long trade on pound. Let's have a look on the lower time frame if you're looking for a lower time frame trade. Lower time frame, again, got all of these wicks up here. And this is how I trade, yeah? This is only how I trade, but you've got all of those wicks up here. If you get a body close up above that, then I would get long there and get out at the top there, because that would show a lot of momentum. As soon as you've got that momentum, then that is going to be your next target. Further up, obviously, if all the EMAs start breaking out and this is confirmed trend, then every time it hits that 9 EMA, you want to be getting long up until that top of the week level up there. Let's check on gold. We're finding a little bit of a bid. Still nothing too exciting yet. What are you looking at, Sakit?
I'm just marked this level. I'm waiting. If market is coming down, then I will enter from here. What do you think about this trade?
Definitely, I think is very valid. Yeah, that would come on to that 9 EMA. It's very, very valid.
As well.
We've broken these highs. Anything. There's a lot of momentum at the moment up, but because there's a lot of momentum, there's also a lot of space between where price is now and all of these support areas. So it does normally fill these areas eventually, but we'll see what happens on lower time frames. I'm not looking to stay in this trade for too much longer. I really want to see a little bit of momentum. As soon as we get a bit of momentum, then that's fine. But if it starts to slow down and consolidate and play around, then I'm just gonna get out and just call it a day.
But I think right now your trade is working good.
It's probably like the third time I've been long gold today.
You are also not able to take payout from Funding Rock yet, right?
FundingRock, my FundingRock account, I haven't traded. I blew that FundingRock account. I should do a serious FundingRock account though. Like instead of just trading it on stream and just throwing orders in there, I should trade it trade one properly. Maybe we'll do a competition, Saki. You want a competition with me?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
compete. Live competition.
Live like a live competition to see who can get funded first.
But at least 2 or 3 days, not like just 1 hour of time.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about a series. You and I trade it properly. You know, it doesn't have to be 1 day or 2 days. It's just the first person that gets it funded.
But with real account.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like real own money, right?
Ah, you want to do own money? We can do own money.
Yeah, why not? I'm
Wanna
always ready.
we can put $1,000 in Pepperstone. First person to make 10% on the $1,000.
Oh, you will make easily 10% because a heavy scalper is there.
No, what do you mean? We both trade the very similar ways. You know that. We trade the same asset all the time as well.
But yeah, let's do this. It will be a healthy competition. You know?
Yeah, you want to do it? We're doing a funding rock competition, or we're going to do it on personal accounts?
Anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere, anytime, my boy. We're going to do it on a funding rock competition. Alex, can I join in the comp? Maybe we can do a community comp. Why not? Okay.
Whoever passed the challenge with Funding Rock yet, like all the funded traders can join. And let's see who can make the most profits in 3
Do
days.
it. Let me see if I can set up a community competition.
Yeah, that will be a great idea to, viral all these stuffs on social media.
Yeah, that would be really fun. A community competition. Vinay, you're going to get in as well. This would be fun. This would be really cool. Why not? Okay, we're picking up a little bit of momentum, but we're coming up to this level right here. Just to show that I'm not just trading it on TradingView. It is live. Appealing to Alex's competitive side. What is trading if there is no competition? Trading is competition. Sakit, bye. Bye. How do you say that? Bahia?
Bhaiya.
Bahia.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bhai is when somebody is like your age, your friend. Bhaiya you say when you are giving respect to a elder.
Nice. So what we do at this level? On the 1 minute, we're picking up a nice bit of momentum. I'm actually going break even on this because I've already made good amounts of profits today. I don't really want to be going. Don't really want to be giving it back, so I'm back. I'm at break even now on this. Do you know what it was, Sakit? I went through. You told me the other day, you were like, "This isn't the Alex that I knew," you know. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling that. I know what you're trying to say. So I went onto my old videos on the Fivers, and I looked at myself, and I was like, wow, I was so relaxed back then, huh? I was
Hmm.
just so relaxed. I was just like trading easy. It was just super relaxed instead of being trying to be like entertaining and stuff. So that's the direction we got to go
Yeah,
back to.
you used to be very relaxed, calm, and less speaking guy in that company. But right now here you are more chill, enjoying with boys, that kind of. But I like, but I to in person I like your this version. But
Yeah,
if we talk about trading, that type of behavior is required.
100%. Alex, bro, mate. Alex Bahia. Yeah, boy. All right. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of momentum on this. If we break the highs, then I'll start trailing a stop. Mike, this is a signal. I hope you went long when I went long. Here we go. Thought you hate trailing. I hate trailing, but I also don't want to give back any of the profits that I've made on this account. It's not just this account, it's all of the accounts. So, I have the ability right now to pass. I would have passed another account by doing this trade. Oh, come on, baby, push. We're gonna get a fat one, boys. Unless it spikes now. I think we're good. Think we are good. See if we can just get a break. Get rid of the fib. Proper break at this height. It's not just a wick. Like a 5-minute close. We still got 2 minutes on this candle, so a lot can actually happen. TP is at 42.55. Yeah, actually, that's a good. I like that. Yeah, 42.50 is a good, nice number to get out of. To be fair, Saket, did you hear good news? FTMO have launched in India. What is me and
Yeah.
Saket? Saket and I had a conversation about this. What are your opinions, Saket? What's your opinion, Saket, on FTMO going for letting India in?
I think they will do okay because Indians are really price sensitive market
Yeah,
and only professional traders will try.
yeah. Got 44 seconds. Saket knows, man. He knows. Oof. No, you're not. No, you're not. Solid that. 3%. I have taken a little bit off though. Reason I've taken a little bit off here is just because we've just wicked the top of there and we haven't actually had a body close. I've just taken half of the position off. That's what I'm looking at, the 1 minute. If you can hold on that 9 EMA, then great. Wow. Mike in the zone, huh? He did go full margin. That's what we need to do. Full margin. What would be the 50 of this move? Sackett is so disciplined, eh? He doesn't jump into random trades. He just waits for his setup, man. Love it.
I only take one or maximum two trades in a day.
Yeah, I trade as many signals. If I get signal, I'll trade it. Could be bad and could be good and bad, you know. You adjusted your risk. So meaning you just put it up. You get higher risk. Love it, mate. Higher risk and faster profits. That's the way it's got to go, bro. Just got to be pinpointing what the trades are. But yeah, sick. To be honest. See, we got a little bit more to go. Probably going to get fully out at 50. Sackett. They got a question here. Bro, do you trade multiple accounts or all at one at the time?
I go aggressive in phase one, phase two accounts where I can take more trades, but in live accounts, there is only one prop firm at a time, like one for Asian session, one for New York session, and one for maybe London session. Because, like FundingRock, I mostly trade in New York session, sometimes in London session where other prop firms stop loss or target are already hit. Otherwise, Blueberry is for London session. uh, yeah, that's how I manage. But I have a lot of strategies to trade multiple prop firms, right? You can use trade copier or you can copy trade as well, because in Blueberry they allow, sorry, sorry. I was in flow.
You can say if you're trading blueberry, it's fine. Everybody's trading everything.
Yeah, so in Blueberry they allow copy trading, so you can do that in, like, so many platform allow copy trading. So that's how you can plan. You can divide the days, you can divide the sessions, you can divide like what type of setups you want to take. For example, if I have a fib setup and a breakout setup, then I will divide fib setup for one prop firm, and I will divide um, breakout setup for another prop firm. That's how also you can trade.
Feel like price is getting a little bit slower. Let's have a look at 5 minute because I'm on the 1 minute at the moment. Sometimes, like I literally had this conversation with Michael today. It's like if you're trading on a lower time frame, just come out of onto a higher time frame just to watch it. Otherwise, you end up getting yourself out of a good position for no reason. Trailing my stop again.
Price is going good.
Yeah, this is getting it's getting nice momentum now, so it's fine. There's no. I'm gonna get risk limited on this firm. They're gonna some of the risk I've been putting on this bad boy. For 2050 nearly. We're nearly there. Got a next initial push. Let's see if we got any more juice. Got another 0.5% to go.
Where are your trailing stop loss right now?
Here, just underneath this level.
Okay.
Get rid of that. The 50 fib and a 50 fib and a 9 EMA is such a savage setup. Such a savage combination. I think we all want to just take less trades. Here we go, boys. Go on. Couple more pips.
How many percentage you will make with this trade?
I took a partial, so this hits now. 2 seconds. I'll tell you. Uh, 3%.
Okay.
Go on. But I took a partial. It would have been a little bit more if I didn't take the partial. Go on. Come on. Okay, I'm just taking it off. It's silly just waiting it there. Savage. Wow.
After ages.
Wow. What a day. Yeah, I'm definitely done for this week. Yeah, mate, I closed it. Don't worry. How many times has it come close to your take profit and then just gone poof? Ah, so close. So close. Michael's holding. Oh no, look at that. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go for the 266, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's going for the 266. Then again, you've got this level right before 266. 4255, which is this, this level here, which is quite a strong level as well. I'm not saying, I do think it will actually come up and break this. Just be a bit careful, I reckon. That's it, guys. I need to actually go and have a break. What about you, Saki? What are you going to do for this weekend? You doing anything?
Yeah, I will clean my home.
Yeah.
I will clean my home. I will shoot a lot of content because after 20th, you know that people will be busy. So I don't want to pressure all the content on weekends,
Yeah.
on holiday. So that will be my idea. I already shoot 2 YouTube videos today.
Damn, bro.
One video is 2 minutes long, and
Yeah.
one video is 12 minutes long.
Wow. Savage. When are those coming out? Do you schedule them in advance?
No. Whatever video is important for me, and I plan to complete that first. Tough part of being a content creation. I
What's that?
already made a video for FundingRock, but today I made 2% profit, and now I have to change everything, because in that video I was showing that I just passed this account and I will make a video, right? But now
Mm.
I made 2% profit, and that will be more effective. So
Yeah, I
that video
agree.
will be wasted
You should
now.
just do the two, You've done look at me doing this, now look at me doing this,
One video is there in a month, so I have to give my best. That's my
Yeah.
work ethic, right? I don't post just random video. That will be for Instagram, where I can post part. But for YouTube, I have to go all in so that the video will be there. There are not so
Mm.
many videos on my channel, and I have to give best for the video.
Yeah, I get that. Anyway, guys, Mike, I'm gonna call you right now. I want to hear about this trade. We will see you later. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye. That's it, traders. So if you're ready to take your evaluation, you can go in the link in the description. You can start today. But if you're here just for the content, then make sure you like and subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on the future. Best of luck.